Hello gamers and welcome to Let's Try Across the Obelisk by the Spanish developer Dreamsite Games. It's an indie developer and the game is published by Paradox Arc. It's a new Paradox publishing branch for smaller games. Dreamsite Games is based in Madrid and Across the Obelisk has been in early access since April 2021, and the full release version 1.0 was on 16th of August, and finally, a bit delayed because of a holiday, I've got the chance to play it. It's currently version 1.01D, and it's also, you know, my Let's Try video the first time I played. It's a single player but also a multiplayer co-op with up to 3 friends Deckbuilding-Roguelite. And there are more than 500 cards, 16 unlockable characters, and some dynamic deck building. So I didn't watch any tutorial videos or anything like that. So let's just jump into it. There will be a tutorial, that's good. No fast mode, no auto end, good. Okay, let's just play because there's a Tome of Knowledge, that's cool. You can get statistics of all the cards and everything, how you played and so on, and some information here. But let's start with the basics in the single player game. Choose a game mode. We can do the adventure mode, unveil the history of Senenthia, discover new characters, unlock cards, and fight evil bosses in this roguelite adventure. And then we need to have a character with rank 3 to go to the Obelisk challenge. Every game will be different as you progress through the void while trying to reach the Obelisk. And here we also need a character with rank 3 for the weekly challenge. Compete against other players. Each week a new set of rules and fixed characters awaits. See who can get the top score. Let me increase the volume a tiny little bit. I think that might be better then. Okay, according to how green it looks on OBS. So let's do the adventure mode. Create new game, 3 save game slots. I will try out the other game modes for the review.
His 16th birthday. When suddenly, a burst of energy erupted from the princess's chamber and swept through the kingdom of Senenthia. The royal guards explored every corner of the castle, but found no sign of her, or Lord Handshake, the court magician. The king sent soldiers all over the kingdom, but none of them returned. The trail of the princess was lost, deep in the old forest, near the ancient obelisk that had been dormant for centuries. Desperate, the king proclaimed a royal decree, announcing a reward for whoever brought the princess home safely. The news spread quickly throughout the kingdom. Many groups of adventurers prepared to investigate the obelisk. This is the story of one of those groups.
That's actually pretty cool. That there's a story with that's actually told with images, and yeah, we need to save the princess, and it also puts us into the context of all the other players here. So we've got Magnus and Reginald. Do not pet Magnus, he has a reputation. Hero deck. Average cost. Okay, I think... What am I supposed to do now? Where's the tutorial? Okay, that's the seed. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Okay, it's tutorial descriptions. Okay. So. Magnus is level 1. He's got more health and 15 cards. Magnus. Levels. Okay, we've got defend. Captain Salvat. I would like to try that in game directly. Well trained. The Wolf Slayer perks. Okay, we level them up. Do not pet Magnus. He has a reputation. Combat stats, Tome of Knowledge. Okay, we just have to click on the lonely tree now. So this is basically where we start. It's a bit like a board game, it seems. And then there's the obelisk we've seen in the intro. If you hear this clicking sound, it's screenshots I take for the review. The Steam function to take screenshots. Okay, let's go to the lonely tree then. Common event. Okay. So we actually are a group of adventurers, which actually means we need more than one guy, and we've got 2. Energy and we can unlock 14 more. Energy management and cards. You can cast cards until you run out of energy. Okay, the yellow is our energy here. When you end a turn, energy that hasn't been used will be saved for the next turn, okay? Card targets. This box shows the available targets. If there are multiple targets for a card, you'll have to select which one will be affected. If there's only one, releasing the card will automatically select it. I see. That's cool. A bit like in, like games like Darkest Dungeon, where the positioning is of importance. So this would cost us for example, 2 energy. Okay, and there's a tooltip that explains things as well. And we would apply bleed for 8 turns. And this is all against the front monster. Let's go ahead and apply bleed. Okay, do I need to... Oh, 1 second. I right-clicked, upgrades to... Okay, we can actually upgrade these cards. Upgrades to this or this. Front monster, any monster. No. I still want to keep that. This would be good. But I don't think we can upgrade it now anyway. Okay, can I just open? Okay, I need to drag it, maybe. Let's try. Okay, I just drag it out and then it's being applied. They've got 20% attack, 20% different types of attack. And they are bandits. Okay, we can click on it. Slashing, base. Oh, that's the resistances and bonuses. Okay. This is all resistances and not bonuses. 9 movement of sorts. But I'm not sure active effects, how much damage this would actually deal. Main stats, okay. Cast card, right click. Bandit cast cards, okay, I can't cast cards on it, but we can cast this on the front monster to kill it faster. Or block. Intercept, prevents 1 damage per charge, removes all charges at the end of the round. Let's actually do that. Prevent this boy's attack. Well, the shooting guy's attack maybe. Or is it... Oh, it's on the hero, okay. Intercept on him. So 100 out of 100 intercept and 5 block. And let's actually cast fast strike as well. There we go. And let's cast defend. We've increased block to 19. That's pretty good. I won't cast this. Let's keep some cards. Monster cards. The cards that monsters are going to cast are hidden by default. The side effect will reveal these cards, allowing you to plan your movements in anticipation. Gunshot. Okay, 16 damage. Not good. Speed and character order. All characters have a speed value, which can be modified by cards, items and traits. That value establishes 2 moves first. In case of a tie, the closest hero to center will have priority. Okay. Hero, which is our dudes. Let me reduce the volume a tiny little bit. Okay, so this guy, Reginald. Draw pile, discard pile, vanished cards, levels and traits. At the start of your turn, gain 1 bless. Damage done and heal receive +1 per charge. Interesting. He's got combat bandages. Yeah, little defense. No perks yet. Okay, let's use a holy spell on this monster. And then we can potentially... Oh, it's actually on any monster, but let's use it on this one. We can maybe take it out in the next turn then. And we can heal ourselves. And we can still apply Foresight. Reveal one card per charge. Remove one charge at the end of turn. And we will have 3 charge, I think. Can I get more detailed information? Okay, that's what it upgrades to. Okay, let's do it on this monster. I like how you have to drag it, and also the soundtrack is quite appealing. Okay, the bandit bleeds. Okay, this is actually 8 bleed damage. I want to attack him again. I'll just let him bleed and die. This would be attack the front monster. This would be also against the front monster. Yeah, we need to kill the front monster. Then it won't attack us anymore and it's gone for good. And let's apply bleed on this dude. And intercept attacks on the rear guy. He's a bit more vulnerable. And is he shooting? Yeah, at the same guy, but oh, we couldn't intercept. Maybe because it was a shot. I think we're going to heal ourselves. Inside, reveal 2 cards. Okay, he's got gunshots. Okay, this is always against the back hero. And let's kill him. First victory. Cards with the fire icon can only be used once per fight, okay? So we've done this, we've moved forward, and we can go to Sinenthia's Tavern, another common event. Event rolls. Some options will force you to roll in order to determine the result of the action. Each character will use the cards from their own deck. Okay. Okay, can you try? Okay. Exit. Why does he want to convince her? Okay. You arrive at a nearby tavern, and there you meet Endren, Reginald's brother. After talking to him for a while, he decides to join your party. In a corner of the tavern, you see a woman who seems to be a mage. Oh, that would be cool. It would be nice to have someone like her in the party. Do you want to recruit her? Yeah, let's try. I will try to convince her 3 or lower. Whoa. Okay, that's a 1. Okay, that's the energy cost of the cards. So the more, I think the more powerful we grow, card-wise, the more difficult it will be to have successful events. After speaking with her, she introduces herself as Evelyn and tells you that she's also looking for the princess of Sinenthia. So she decides to join you. Here we go. Good event. And now let's go to the town. You can craft new cards for your decks, upgrade any cards that you have, and buy equipment for your heroes. You will also be able to claim rewards from previous games. Interesting. Okay, also Andren is with us now. He's an archer. That is pretty neat. And Evelyn is quite the mage. Alright, town upgrades. Okay, we can upgrade the towns as well, reducing costs and the likes. I guess this is potentially... you know, like removing cards in the starting town is free. So this is presumably like one of the roguelite aspects. We've got a magic forge, a church, a Zingarian card. Pay gold to the beautiful Zingara and get a divination round. Armory. Let's go to this. Okay, we can't do it. If you have enough money, the Zingara will grant you a divination card round. In a multiplayer game, everyone will benefit from this divination round. The higher the cost of the divination round, the higher the chance to obtain better cards. Armory. When you die, retain an additional 20% gold and shards. That's nice. Every 2 turns, gain 1. Okay, this is... Max HP and resistance. Increased combat start, gain 1 movement. Or what is it? Prevent evasion. Yeah, prevents 1 hit per charge. That is actually pretty neat. There's also some armor here. What does Lynn have here? Family jewels? Giving resistance. Let's give her the cloak of evasion. There we go, and that's pretty much our gold gun. Okay. That's deck. Just to look at it. Sold. Okay. Altar. Upgrade your cards and transform them into more powerful versions. Airblend cards. Each card has a different upgrades that are more powerful than the basic version. You can make an offer of shards in order to upgrade a card. Okay, we've got some shards. Gain 1 extra energy per charge at the start of the turn. Let's say we were to improve the Fire Blast or upgrade 1 Fire Blast card. We can go for this one. Suffer 1 fire damage per charge at the start of the turn, then remove 1 charge. Can be blocked and is not affected by other modifiers, or just deal more damage. Let's just deal more damage. Now, could we upgrade this further? No, we can only transmute it now and change it. Let's also go for upgrade one of these. Just to try it out, and yeah, let's use Magnus as kind of our main hero. I think Bleed is pretty cool, and we just about have enough coins for that. Why would I go for this one? I can go for any monster. Deal 6 damage and apply 10 bleed. This is the worst card. Okay, obviously the difference is that this is cheaper than this. This is the same price and better. Let's go for the same price and better. Okay, we are out of coins now. And there's a church, remove cards. Magnus cards 15. Minimum number of cards in the deck is 15, okay. We won't remove any cards here. You can remove cards from your deck as long as you fulfill the minimum number of cards requirement. And then there's a Magic Forge. Crafting cards. In each turn you will be able to craft cards that you have previously unlocked for all your heroes. Some restrictions will apply based on your town upgrades. Okay, so we could. That's the cards we can kind of create for each of them. Holy Smite. That sounds good. Healing Rain sounds incredibly good. I would like to have it, but we are out of crystals. We can save and load decks. That is very good. We have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 save slots. That is very good. Okay, and I think that's about it. Let's be ready. And now we can choose where to go. But we already know what's going on. There's Tom's Farm, Scorched Field, a Suspicious Hatch, Map Transition. Oh, there's something special, a character event. But there are more events down here as well. There are character events like everywhere. I'd like to go I'd like to go past the crumbling tower. But not the main road. Let's go past the small lake. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think it's always the same. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we could go down this way. Edge of the forest. Healing event. River bridges. Let's go past the bridge, maybe. But the pig looks interesting as well. Let's take the southern way. Okay, there are lots of stuff happening. And that would be at the Trailblazer. At the start of your turn, gain 1 fast. At the start of your turn, gain 1 insulate. At the start of your turn, gain 1 bless. At the start of the combat, gain 2 reinforce. Okay. And it's our archer's turn first. Or it's like a rogue, basically. There's no like, you know, like character background description, I think. And that would be pretty cool to have that as well. Once you've unlocked the character, I think, at least I can't see one. Let's rupture the front monster. And let's slice the front monster. And let's deflect once. Let's end the turn. And now it is Magnus' turn. He will use this new cool. And this pig, well, 12 bleed damage in this turn. So it would be good to bring it down to, you know, a bit less. It apparently has some, yeah, it has some resistances. That's why we're not dealing 9 damage, but only 8. And then it will die at the end of this turn. And let's go for intercept as well. Potentially for yourself, because I presume they can't attack the rear line. Pig is gone. Still in round 1 here. Which gives us, the faster we win the battle, the more rewards we get. That's pretty cool. We've got Charge Blast. And even more. The Frostbolt. And then on top of that, the Fire Blast. Okay. We won't end this fight in round 1, I think. Divine Grace, heal. No, we won't need that. We will use Flash. Well, X equals Dispel 1. Okay, we could maybe Dispel Blood. That's good. So you can dispel effects like blood as well. Damage done and heal received has been increased. And now let's kill this one. Prevents temp damage, but that's only this turn. So we are in this round. We are in round 1, round 2 now, and we obviously want to win in this round. So Mark, damage taken +1 per charge, prevents 1 stealth per charge. So this would allow us to deal 17 damage. But all the others might actually dish out more damage. Let's try that. And instead of 9, it's 10 plus this thorn. that we have to cut. Adrenaline we won't need. At the bottom here we can see the energy, and this is presumably the maximum energy. Captain's Howl, all monsters. The card is removed from the combat when played. We don't need to slow them and make them more vulnerable, I think. We could enrage ourselves. Get one more card. Play this. Play the Fast Strike, which will now deal 11 damage. Damage taken plus 3 though. Why is it then 11? I'm not sure. Yeah, because of the resistances, obviously. Okay, so the Hunter's Mark is like for all the attacks. That's pretty cool. Okay, locked cards. During your adventures you will discover new cards after each combat. All cards shown will be unlocked. Remember, you will only be able to craft unlocked cards. Okay, we can choose one reward. This is experience, I think. We get some coins, and we can choose shards, or we can use something like this. Any monster, deal 10 plus also the sides. Let's go for that. That's pretty cool. Shift. Sneak peek. Including mark. That's interesting. Sneak peek. Let's go for sneak peek. It might be helpful in the end. Elemental Ward, Malicious Eye, deal 2 damage only. And Sight. And this one grants Insulate, Fire Cold and Lightning Resistance. Gain 1 block per charge. Let's go for the shards here. We need some shards as well. Detoxify, Mental Shake. Oh! 15 damage if I read that correctly. That is pretty cool. Infuse Courage. Let's go for the Mental Shake. That sounds interesting. Okay, let's go to Small Lake. The fishing contest. You arrive at a small lake where some local werewolves are fishing. One of them approaches you and says, "Hey, do you want to participate in our little fishing contest? The entry fee is 60 gold and you will triple the gold if you win. The rules are very simple. We all compete and the group that gets the biggest fish wins. And of course cheating is not allowed. Do you want to participate?" 5 or lower. Everyone draws a card though. Let's participate. Let's try. Oh no. Oh no, I needed to go 5 or higher. Okay, that's good, not lower. You really caught the biggest fish. It was a fair contest and they pay you the agreed gold. That's very good. And what's that? That's experience points. 88, and I think they are distributed evenly. Yeah, let's go to the pig because I think it's funny. But here we need to fight first, including against enraged sheep. We actually have some sheep. Well, my girlfriend's mom has some sheep. Hunter's Mark. Let's apply the Hunter's Mark on the front pig. So we can dish out quite a bit of damage. Get it killed ASAP. Flagged. Oh, we can even use sneak peek on any monster. Or I can only play 1 free card, I think. Okay. Vulnerable. All resistances. All monsters. Yeah, let's do it. Captain's Howl. And let's kill this one off. The bleeding stacks. It'll lose 12 HP, which is not enough, so we need to hit it once more. There we go. Let's go for intercept. Alright then. Holy shit. She evaded. Cool. What can the sheep do? We don't know. We need this vision. Cold sparks equals your hand times 0.5. Let's cast it. Let's go for this sheep now. Cold resistance and spark resistance reduced. Lightning resistance, not spark resistance. Okay, grant that on the front hero. Okay, let's use the mental thing. It's cool that I select it and it shows me cast cards. Why can I not see the cards? Does it not have cards? Oh, it hasn't cast any cards yet. Reveal 2 cards. Let's heal our hero. Adrenaline? No. Expert tracker? No. Let's go and attack this monster. It's almost gone. Draw 1 extra card per charge at the end, at the start of the turn. Can be purged unless specified. Let's play it. Let's give him an extra card. You can discard up to 5 cards. I don't want to discard any cards. Well, let's discard defense and intercept. And see what happens. Yeah, we get something else, I think. We need to cast Fast Strike on this one. Let's make this one bleed. And hit it again. Okay, this would give us 2 energy. Let's do that. So we get 2 energy and now we can do Fast Strike and Fast Strike and end the turn. Deal 2 piercing damage to the attacker when this target is hit by an enemy. That's bad. Fire Blast. It won't kill it. Let's go for the Frostbolt. Will it die? 10 damage will be blocked. It will receive 4 damage only and apply 2 cold. Yeah, speed -1. We won't be able to kill it like that, but we can kill it in combination with Fire Blast. It would have been bleeding anyway, but we kill it off this round, so it won't attack us again. And let's protect our heroes. Okay, here we go. Dispel 1. Grant a blessing, and then we could use Holy Smite. Well, we can, yeah, let's use Holy Smite first. And Divine Grace. And turn. We are now in round 3, which is less bonus, unfortunately. It'll be our turn before the sheep. So, okay, so we can use Fast Strike, and there we go. Headbutt sounds very funny. X equals your hand times 3. Let's go for Headbutt. One more aimed shot because it's quite a lot of damage. I think we also... Well, Shadow Ball sounds very good. Holy Storm deals 6 to all monsters. Thing is, we also need... You can create a party with any combination of classes, including multiple characters of the same class. That's interesting. Okay, the Stargazer. You arrive at the camp near the river. Here you see a strange humanoid figure with a squid-like head and large black eyes that reflect the stars on the horizon, although it is not yet dark. You have never seen anyone like him before. Perhaps he is not from this world. As you approach, he says to you, "Hello travelers, don't be afraid. I see you have a promising future ahead of you. If you wish, I can do a divination for you. Let's rest." Okay, we're actually still injured here a little bit. Ask. Ignore the squid and take a nap. Let's go for basic divination and see what it does. He takes the gold and, seeming to make a little extra effort at divination, he looks at you in the eye and says, "I see you will travel through distant lands and face powerful enemies. By the way, I can see how you will meet my brother in Velkarath. Greet him for me." We get 48 experience points. And event rewards, that's cool. We definitely need to go for Furious Slash because it looks so cool. We gain Fury. Rapid Fire sounds interesting. But we need some shards as well. We can, go in the direction of Frost or in the direction of Fire. Let's go Frosty. Greater heal. Oh. We might need that. And now let's go to the... Where will we meet this guy? I've forgotten. Okay, let's go here. The Scared Pigman. Or Scared Pigman. Or Scared, yeah. Scared Pigman. You enter a small chapel near the forest border. It appears to have been recently looted. You hear a noise behind some benches and then a trembling voice says, "Oink, are they gone? Oink. Yoga wants to eat me. He sent his werewolves for me. Please, please, Oink, help me defeat Yoga so I can leave this chapel. I am very capable priest and will help you in your future travels. Oink, the Scared Pigman is dressed as a holy priest." Let's help him. I would actually prefer to eat him. But let's ask if he's sure. "Thank God it's you. You gave me quite a scare. Oink, I came back when I found out my pigman brothers were being recruited by a strange cult, so I settled in this chapel, Oink, and I do sermons to dissuade them from joining the cult. Yoga found out and sent his werewolves after me. He's still obsessed with eating me. Oink, please help me, Magnus." Oh, we actually know Otis. Interesting. "Please help me, Magnus. Yoga leads his werewolves from the bandit camp in the north of the forest. I have some things here that they didn't find. Oink, take what you need." Oh, nice. Ooh. The icy wand would be really helpful, I think. We could also choose gold alternatively, which I think is pretty cool. But I want to go for a Frosty Lady here. Frosty Evelyn. Okay, I did choose one of the items. Could he wear this? He could maybe use the runestone as well. And could we get the ring for you? Oh, every character gets a reward, I see. And he will get the slippers. Oh no, he won't, damn it. Shite. I didn't properly look. And I've changed my armor. The shoes are actually armor. So we've lost the proper armor now. That was very stupid. But well. North of the forest. Alright then. Okay, let's go for Hunter's Mark and kill this one off as quickly as possible. We need to pay attention to the resistances. It's not very resistant to fire. The tree is immune to bleed. Let's use sneak peek. Okay, we can't. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's not a good draw. Let's use block on all heroes. Overgrowth. Okay. There's no text information on what has happened, I think, or is there? Combat stats? We could reload the combat, that's cool. Frostbolt. Frostbolt. Mana Gem. And let's shield ourselves. And Reginald is still suffering from burn. Let's go for the Holy Storm. And let's make her our next target. Would be good to play Mass Heal. Okay, Sweeping Strike, 10 to all monsters, here we go. Oh, just to one monster and the sides, okay, here we go. We take damage because of Thorn, okay, there's no Thorn left. Damage and heal done increased. Let's make her bleed. And intercept. He's got lots of resistances. Let's try to slice her. Shoot at her. And deflect a bit, maybe? We could get more energy and shoot again. And she will die. After her turn. Oh no, at the beginning of the turn actually. That's good to know. Haven't noticed exactly before. Lots of blocks, that's good. Armor crack, blunt taking damage +2. Shadow Bolt. -20, very good. Here comes the shadow. Fire on him. And then let's also do the cold spark. Oh, I should have done that first. We can see how much damage we deal, and I think that is pretty neat. We need something to heal. At least a bit. They did. Okay, that was on everyone. That's obviously not that good. $13, $14, 8, 7. Holy Smite. And Flash. They draw cards here. try to slice him. Look. At the start of the turn. Let's go for deflect. And we can slice him. Good. Furious, nice, let's do it. Let's chop him. Oh, obviously we didn't apply bleed, but still I think it was pretty cool. Captain's Howl. Should have done that before, obviously. I was just too inclined to cast that. Fire for him. And almost goodbye. Frost will be for her. Because it's so costly. 3 damage for him will be enough. And then another 13 for her. She will dish out some damage. Maybe. Regeneration. That's quite unpleasant. We need a healing spell urgently. We do get one. And then let's flash her. It'll be our turn first. Here we go. 38 experience and also some gold. All monsters, Holy Storm, let's do that. But we also need some shards to upgrade our existing cards. River Path, Forest Ruins, Obelisk Route, Forest Arch, Forest Depths, Forest Glade. Let's walk past the merchant. In the forest you found a large open space that seems like the perfect place to rest for a bit before continuing. As you go to set up camp, you notice a group of werewolves camping. They see you and offer to share their camp. One of them also says to you, "Hey, do you want to share some stories from your travels with us while we rest? Do you want to share their camp and tell them a story? Except vaguely tell them how you want to reach the obelisk. I'll tell them a story about the wolf wars." I hope they don't recognize me, because we are like a werewolf slayer, I think. Except tell them the funny history of the pigman dressed as a priest that you found in the chapel. No, we won't do that. Let's do this one. We should be able to get 5 or higher. And we do. 80. You tell them the story. Oh, we did get some regeneration here. That's very good. You tell them the story with out much detail that you want to get to the obelisk. After that, you go to rest, and when you wake up, they have already left. You feel refreshed, and we get 88 experience points. Ooh, bandit camp. Yeah, but that's for the pigmen, right? So let's go here. Oh, it's getting tougher, I think. Whom are we going to kill first? They've got cards above their head. Cards above their head. Yeah, let's use Rupture. Let's use Slice. They are going to want to attack him. We have only very defensive cards at hand right now, unfortunately. So let's more or less use defensive options here. And save some energy points. But how many do we get per... Okay, that's how many cards we've unlocked. That's interesting. Past games scoreboards. Oh, that's interesting as well. Oh wow. Here you can see the scores people actually achieved also in the different modes like challenge and stuff. Weekly challenge. I read on Steam that recently they've reached 14,000 players peak time. Which is quite good, I think. Okay, average energy cost, interesting information, okay. Luckily we could block that. Yeah, blocking is quite important actually. We can cast a Frostbolt at any monster. This will block it, so we won't use it on him. We can't see him, so let's go for him. Energize, you gain 1 extra charge. Okay, let's go for it. Make him very vulnerable. Cast some fire as well. Alright. Divine Grace. We don't really need it right now. Foresight, Healing Rain, no. Grant 1+1 is global. Wet, lightning damage taken +1 per charge, interesting. And removes burn as well. So there are quite a few effects in place. Healing Totem, that's bad. Let's go for Rupture. Deflect. Mark on him. Okay, we can see some cards here. Are they active? I think so, yeah. No? They just might play it, I think, because it's our insight. Okay, this is actually where we see the cards. Everything else is just standard attacks, I think. Okay. Captain's Howl, still time for that. Should have headbutted first, maybe. Let's discard Defend. And let's go for Barricade. And let's send this one to death. It'll bleed to death at the start of the turn. That's very good. Goodbye. There's the terrorizing howl. Not good. But I think we should be able to kill it off this turn if we are a bit lucky. Let's grant him some protection here. He needs it. He needs even more. Does it stack? It does. This one does not. Insulate does not stack, but that's okay. Holy Storm, here we go. I should have maybe healed, but still. Let's use Flash. Well, he will bleed to death. So Flash on him. Yeah, I think he still had some block or something left. Aim shot, very nice. I think we can kill him off. Yeah, let's do it. There we go. What does the 50 mean and the 17? I'm not quite sure. Okay. Here we go. Shadow Bolt. Oh, I should have played Cold Spark first. My bad. Fire Blast and Frostbolt. Here we go. Holy Smite. Oh, I should have played Heal, I think. That was very stupid. And it's going to be the monster's turn now. Let's Crash Lightning on her. And he's whacking him. Aim shot, here we go. Goodbye. Oh no, not quite. 3 healing only. There's no healing card here. So let's take the shards. Electric Discharge sounds really good. Rupture sounds really good. And let's take the shards. Hamstring sounds good as well, actually, but we need shards as well, I think. Let's go for the bandit camp. What's in your inventory? Combat and all heroes recover +3. Ah, I see. Okay, that's why we did recover 3. Fresh meat. As the priest told you, Yogar is here. You can clearly see a big werewolf in the middle of the camp, yelling and giving orders to the other werewolves. He immediately notices your presence and looks at you with a mocking face. Time to honor your promise to the priest and kill him. The Butcher of Sinenthia has terrorized this forest for far too long. Running away now would only make things worse. Combat. There isn't much more to say. He dies today. Run. You didn't expect him to be that big. Maybe there's a slim chance of escape. I know him. He served under me in the Wolf Wars. Maybe I can reason with him. Let's try that. Well, well, well. If it isn't Captain Magnus in flesh. Do you think your fancy words would change me? I see you're still as foolish as ever. You don't seem to remember who gave you that scar. This time I will kill you and take the Wolf Slayer with me. Fortunately, you had time to prepare for combat while he spoke. We get 8 experience points and level up. Okay, we can now choose. Add a copy of the card Follow Up to your deck. Or all resistances plus 10%. Damaged by others, gain... Okay, but that only lasts 4 uses, so... Yeah, let's go for follow-up. Andrin. Also here, this lasts only 1 turn. Will it be destroyed? No. Lasts 1 use. This one lasts 1 use. Let's go for Wild Hunt then. Evelyn. Lasts 1 turn. Enchant weapons. Discover 3 cards. Enchantment. And place 1 into your hand. Elemental proliferation. Damage plus 2. Let's go for this one. Bit more damage dealer. Divine Retribution. 4 uses. Or the next healing spell plus 100% heal. That's good. Focus heal. Character sheet perks. Can we do that? Initial shards. Before the game begins, we can do that. But we can't do it right now. Obviously then. So here we go. May the combat begin. Oh, this is one hell of a dude here. And he gave us a scar with that. Oh my god. Hunter's Mark is obviously really good now. Also sneak peek for free. Okay, no, we can't do that. Why not? I'm actually not sure why we can't play that card. Aim shot. And slice. Oh, bleed. Something with bleed would have been so good. So let's go for barricade on all heroes. Let's go for fast strike. Let's go for intercept. Or yeah, let's go for intercept on ourselves. I don't really know whom he can attack. We know that he's got some cards, but I don't know whom he can attack. Dinner's ready. Summon shamans. Holy shit. Let the feast begin. That's unfortunate. Okay, we're actually like a dog more. Are we a werewolf? Not really, right? We are something different. A bit. Or maybe an eloquent werewolf. So now the question obviously is, do we deal with the main target or the other stuff? What can he do? How much damage will we deal with that? 16. They are all blocking. It hardly makes sense to cast something. We need to focus fire on one of the dudes. It's going to be the rear guy. He's going to summon new guys all the time anyway. So let's focus fire on him. There we go. He's taking some nice damage. And now it's our mage. We will obviously heal ourselves. Holy smite. No, we definitely need to heal ourselves first. No, we will cast greater heal on ourselves. There we go. New turn, okay. Wild Hunt. Self lasts one turn. We can maybe damage more of the monsters with that. Aim shot on him. And there's the random mark. Let's use adrenaline as well. And rupture. There we go. Moonguard, he's protecting himself and casting a terrorizing mode and a bloody cleave on everyone. This dude is taking aim. We have lots of debuffs on us. Fury slash deal X. X equals your rage. Apply 3 bleeding and we gain 2. We don't have much fury. We don't really have a fury build. Let's cast that on all monsters. And let's make the front monster bleed even more. Defend ourselves. And intercept attacks on him. Because he's most vulnerable. And she can cast a frostbite. I won't cast on him because it's a bit pointless with the block applied. Okay, we can lasts one turn. We need to do it another turn. We have one left, so let's cast it on ourselves. Shield, gain 6 block at the start of the turn, okay. And Healing Rain, it's global. Foresight, Mental Strike on him. And that's all we can do right now. Okay, Rapture to the front monster would be quite nice, I think. Aimed shot at the rear. I only can do one or the other. Let's go for aimed shot. And for this attack on the front monster. Front monster deal lots of damage. Follow up. The next attack. Reduce the cost of the next attack. There's no expensive attack we've got. This can be on any monster. Let's go for him, obviously, to make him bleed. 10 bleed is substantial. And let's also fast strike the first monster. Holy crap. There's the Moon Guard. He's coming in out. This guy died. Purging Winds. Fire on our main guy. We really need to heal. Cold Spark. That equals the cards in our hand, so that's good. We need to Cold Spark on him. Charge on him. And transmission. Let's get some mana and give this guy some more healing power. It's his turn as well. Nothing to heal. Okay, this will 1 heal X equals the number of cards in your hand, so we really need to heal a bit. Holy Storm, damage on all monsters, and then repeat once, and then we can still cast a barrier. Let's do it. On him. We don't need Foresight, there are no cards left. We can see the cards he's already cast. Okay. Front monster only. We could make it bleed, but only a little bit. But slow it down. It doesn't really help either. Might help a bit. No, it's Yoga that's first. So let's go for the aim shot. And try to slice him. Discard any one of them, no. Let's end the turn. Alright then, Sweeping Strike deals 10 damage and 4 on the sides. Defend. We definitely need defend. And this is against any monster, so it's also against him. 19 bleed now. And let's attack. 14 damage, this would be more than 14. So let's go for this and this. But I think he will just summon more guys. We're at the brink of defeat. Yeah, there's the guy. So we really need to focus on killing him. Electric discharge, here we go. Apply lightning resistance -1. So this is lightning, so let's reduce this lightning resistance even further first. -6%, and now we dish out 27 damage. And we can still do blast fire as well. How about some healing? Focus heal. The next healing spell, heal done plus 100%. That's exactly what we need, to be honest. So here we go. And we need to cast a barrier on him for sure. Crash lightning, whack. Not sure why they cast crash lightning on him. This is all against the front monster. So let's go for deflect and use the aim shot. And then let's go for deflect again. Yeah. And we can only slice. So let's slice him. Mark the prey, our healer. Okay, we definitely need defense. We definitely need intercept on ourselves. Barricade on all heroes. Here we go. This was rather defensive now. Oh shit, but we are bleeding like hell, so we are going down here for sure. If we can't cast a powerful healing spell. Let's do this. Let's cast some frost bolts here. I wonder if they die when he dies. Elemental ward won't really help on anyone now, so let's just go for maximum damage. He will die next time it's his turn, so it was actually stupid to cast that. We can cast heal, we can't cast greater heal. Heal 1 HP per charge at the end of the turn, at the start of the turn. And remove lightning damage taken is increased. Prevents burn, that's good. More good than bad. And then let's cast heal on him. And that's just a block prevents 1 damage per charge. Maybe that will stop the bleed a bit as well, I'm not sure. Prevents 5 damage. It might. So it would be 11 and he would just about survive. Unless he gets hit. Okay, he doesn't. He does. With 11 he would die. But he also gains. So I'm not 100% sure. Andren can't heal him. I could shoot at the monster, but I won't. It's not necessary. Let's start killing off this one. Also with Hunter's Mark. Would it help? Enough? No, just about not, unfortunately. Magnus has been crushed. If your team survives, you will resurrect him with 70% of your total life. But remember that nothing comes without a price, and you will carry this stigma for the rest of your life. Death's Door, lose 1 energy, suffer 2. Okay, that's bad. But, okay, we only need achievement unlocked yoga, that's pretty cool. Let's Let's go for butchering. Let's go for shards. Let's go for shards. Let's go for shards. The butcher's death. You did it. Yoga is no more, and a Steam achievement was unlocked. With the butcher dead, the remaining bandits flee, and the Sanithia forest will be a little safer. Now you can check the camp for gold and other valuable items. Time to claim your reward. Loot. Gold and shards were scattered throughout the camp, and you also found a large chest where the bandits kept all the things they looted over time. You honored the promise you gave and the priest, and now he can leave his chapel and travel the world again. And we get 2 of these things here. That's good. Okay, unlocks. Oh, Yoga's Cleaver. Plus 2 damage. And more bleed. Let's give it to him, right? Bandages. All heroes recover 4 at the combat end. That's very helpful. You get it. War Banner. All heroes gain 2. Damage and heal done plus 5% per charge. Maximum 10 charges. The War Banner. Golden Ring. Max HP plus 7. That's also really cool. Or the wolfskin armor. Let's give him... No, he's got something already. He can't get it. Let's give him the wolfskin armor. And let's give her... the war banner. Otis unlocked as well, which is one of the heroes. So this is really cool. It's an achievement as well in Steam. Now we need to go to the old tree and then maybe the obelisk. But actually it's Magnus Boons and Injuries on draw. So if we draw it, it's immediately happens weak. We move 1. Okay, it's only 1 charge, so it could be worse. Could be worse, but still. We need more healing cards, but we can't really change things right now. We need to be in town. Ilma's Awakening. The obelisk is in sight, but something very dangerous is blocking the way. We need to heal so urgently. Ilma, an old Trent, once known as the protector of the Sanithia forest, has awakened and been tainted by the energy emanating from the now active obelisk. Besides Ilma, there's a Trunky and a Dryad protecting him. You can't see any way to avoid the confrontation, but maybe you can make the fight easier or worse depending on how you approach him. This challenge will be difficult, so what will you do? I also wonder if this will be an easier fight than the optional fight. Combat, engage him quickly to catch him off guard, or rest, plus 40% health. Try to rest behind the tree before attacking. Everyone draws a card and the results are added up. That's a bit of a risk. Success probability, okay, it's actually shown. That's really good. 78. I was thinking maybe we need to look, which we can, at all of the cards here, average energy cost and so on, and make our own calculation, but it's actually done for us by the game. That's a nice touch. Ambush. It's risky, but try to hide in the forest to start the fight with stealth. Very low success probability, so let's go for a rest. And hope for the best. We fail. You find a place to rest, but when you're half asleep, one of you snores and the Dryad hears you. That's very realistic. Yeah, why would they not snore? She casts a Moonfire spell near you, causing some bushes and your clothes to catch fire. At least you have been able to rest a little. A little, okay. But now your only option is to fight. Holy shit. And we are pretty battered. We will try to take out the smaller ones first. This one is immune to that. Okay, we need to go for the maximum of damage we can dish out, which would be 12 plus 9, 18. Okay, we need to do it like this. Okay. Overgrowth. Moonfire. Really bad. We need health. We need lots of stuff. Yeah, let's headbutt that one. I think that could dish out quite some damage. No, it's actually quite immune. Fire and holy shit would help a lot. 8 damage, 15 damage. Immune doesn't make sense. Let's go for the Captain's Howl first. We definitely need defend. And yeah, headbutt now doesn't really make sense, to be honest. At least a little bit. Let's discard Rend. Should have done it before, it was a bit of a mess up. Lots of blocking capabilities now. Okay, that was actually good. Now the tree is rather protected. We need the rain to stop the fire. Frostbolt. Damage dealt increased. Lasts 1 turn. Let's do it. And cast 2 Frostbolts. And together with the 2 fire damage, it will die at the end of its turn. Unless... It also says character dies, unless begin turn effects, -5, yeah, because of the bonus even. Okay, but then it -1 because of armor, and then it turns out as -3 health, which is enough because it only has 2 health. So that's going to be good, I hope. We can heal, we can do healing rain as well to stop the fire. I don't want to stop the fire right now, to be honest. And I'd rather just heal. Cast a barrier. Foresight, reveal 1 card per charge. Yeah. Let's cast it. So we learn maybe it's a little bit more. Okay, this guy will die anyway, so I don't want to use that. Next I would like to finish off her. Really cool metal touch to the music now. Burn could get blocked. Okay, here we can also see the begin of turn effects. -1. Fire. We can resist. Okay. We don't need fast strike at the front monster. So we go for barricade. And defend. I didn't need enrage, I think. Life bloom, that's bad. Okay, we can do now lots of fire blasts. We can have him cut. Well, let's have him draw more cards because we need the healing. Let's apply some damage. He will die because of the fire, but I want to extinguish the fire if I can. Okay, now he dies. Okay, it's his turn before Reginald's. We can heal, we can howl, that's good. And we can cast a Holy Storm as well, or Holy Smite. And Barrier and Flash. Okay, let's cast Heal first. Then let's cast Howl. Then let's cast Holy Smite against him. Or her rather, the Dryad. And then Flash. And then Barrier. It's pretty cool with the delayed thing. Obviously at the end it doesn't help that much, the Barrier. Because there was no monster after monster's turn after this guy's. Still quite helpful. We don't need Deflect right now. We need 2 aim shots actually. We can only cast 1. But we can draw a card and use Deflect as well and slice this monster to death. The Dryad. Achievement unlocked, Bloodshed. What's the achievement? Let me check. Kill 20 monsters. Here we go. I think it's looking good. Let's do this and get enraged. Oh, the guy's immune to bleeding. Yeah, then maybe let's use Intercept on ourselves. Let's use Sweeping Strike and Fast Strike. Damage and heal done plus 40%. We actually need to remove that with a cast, with a spell or something. A spell that we don't have, but that's a moment when I think a spell would come in handy. We need some protection. Let's use the Mana Gem. Transmission on him. Three points. Let's go all out attack. Okay, lots of armor now, unfortunately. Deal 8 piercing damage to the attacker is obviously also pretty bad for us. So let's go for Wild Hunt. And we do need to go for our aim shot. Even though we will take some damage. Or should I just not attack? Yeah, let's not attack. It's still 7. Does this end at some point? Deal 1 piercing damage per charge to the attacker when the target is hit by an enemy. Remove 1 charge when this happens. Oh. This damage can be blocked and is not affected by other modifiers. Remove 1 charge at the end of each turn as well, so he's got lots of health left, so let's go for Intercept. And attack this thing. Evelyn could cast fire, but it would damage her. 6 damage. Let's give her Elemental Ward. Block didn't stack. Cold Spark. No, it's too late. Electric Discharge. Let's do that. Reduce that thorny stuff. Otherwise it'll get even worse. Dispel 1. Oh, nice. We could dispel the bleed on him, maybe. Or Mental Shake. Flash, Greater Heal. Yeah, let's cast it on him. He's most injured. Let's also heal him. There we go. Blossom, he's healing himself. Rain of Thorns, not good. Nature's Calling, now he's got lots of minions. The moon makes me stronger. Very, very much not so good, but the thing has disappeared. So we can cast 2 aimed shots. And yeah, well, he can only can't fight against frontal monsters. Let's draw something. Let's get more armor. Let's attack twice. And save this up. Frostbolt. Let's cast some fire damage on him. Cast a Frostbolt on him. Give him some lightning vulnerability. Let's heal him up. And attack. Okay, now he's protecting himself. This is really bad. The new game is also really bad. We've lost Evelyn. Yeah, we're not going to make it in the first attempt. Andrin has been crushed. This is not good. Let's headbutt this dude. Now we need to heal. Greater heal would be good. Healing Rain. We don't have healing. Okay, focus heal. Doesn't really help, right? He will die. So let's cast Mental Strike. Okay, we have been crushed after the spell already. I would have liked to, do something still. I didn't expect to die immediately. I must have overlooked something. And yeah, Brave Magnus, last man standing. Yeah, let's actually not retry the combat, but I think it's a good idea that you can. Our quest ends here. We've unlocked 74 cards in total, that includes the starting cards. So in this video we can also take a look at the progression system. Places visited 13, combat performance 11, hero death 1. The last death didn't count. Everyone is still rank 1. So I haven't unlocked the other game modes yet. Bosses killed 1, corruptions complete, final score, game reward, currency retention. Rewards based on the performance of your adventure. At the beginning of a new game you will be able to claim this reward while in town. Yeah, this will already make the next run so much easier. Join a multiplayer game, how does that work? Yeah, let's not do it right now. And if I go on play now, we can create a new game slot. Character perks. At the end of an adventure, all the characters in your group will get experience points. Each rank will reward you your perk points. You can spend these points on character upgrades. Drag the characters that you want to use in this game. Some attacks can only target front, back or middle units. So Otis is a healer as well. Ah, here we've got some description as well. Otis is a happy pigman who, enlightened by his own faith, travels spreading the word and helping those in need. Some of his pigman brethren regard him as the chosen one, while others simply think he is delusional. He had some bad experiences with werewolves and prefers to travel in the company of other adventurers for his own safety. Healer that prevents damage and sanctifies enemies. Do they have the same spells, more or less? I think so. Divine Grace, Healing Rain, maybe not. No, it's different. He's a bit more damage dealing as well, I think. I want to try out Otis. Oh, look at that. There are 4 classes, and there's also like recommendations for everything. There will be Heiner, Grugli, and Bree. There will be Tools, Sylvie, and Gustav. There will be Cornelius, Wilbur, and Zach. And there will be Maluka and Nesglect. So let's go for Magnus and Andrin, obviously. Evelyn are on the option. And let's try out Otis. He also he's rank 0 but has a perk. General, Physical, Elemental, Mystical. Yeah, the healer should heal as good as possible. Heal done +1. Yeah, let's go down the healing road. And Reginald. As a healer. He could do a bit more Holy Smite. Is there something for that? Yeah, he will go down the Holy Smite path. We can also, oh interesting, we can export characters for the perk configuration and import. Can we actually reset our perks? I'm not 100% sure. Yes, we can. This is really nice. I do like that. So we can change things around. Evelyn. Let's make her Frosty. Andrin. Yeah, he needs more well, he needs some more health. He's quite in the front. Let's give him health. And Magnus. Oh, it even says party members with this perk. That's pretty cool. Magnus will get... Is there bleeding damage? No, I don't think so. Yeah, there is actually bleed. Let's go for damage here. And then we can take a look at the rank, starting item, the level. We're about to reach level 2, and at level 3 I will be able to play the other game modes. We can change the look eventually. Also the look of the cards, which is really nice. It doesn't cost money, it just costs ranks. It's no free to play and pay and whatever. There's no madness. What's madness? Madness difficulty. Okay, we can make the game more difficult. And then we probably get more rewards as well. Cool, that's cool. And now there's the game seed. We could also change it and enter anything. Now if we were to begin the adventure, let's see.
It all started on the princess's 16th.
It's again the princess's birthday. And interesting. Yeah, it's the same map. And oh, I see. These are the character events. So this is basically the characters we can recruit on this map. So I wonder if there will be 3 maps because of the amount of characters. I'm not sure. We won't find out in this video, but this is actually, the pig has disappeared here. So we can go for one of the other, and should go for one of the other characters in the next run. Super enticing to continue, to be honest. Here also more information, nice. Yeah, fantastic game. I'm autosave also really good. I'm very much looking forward to continue playing it, and then as soon as I've reached more ranks, try out the other game modes as well. But this is it, one complete run. We almost reached the Obelisk in the first run, only lost in the final fight. I think you did get a good impression of the game. Thanks a lot for watching. Until then, bye for now.